Good morning, guys. So I'm taking a solo trip today. There's a tour here in Trinidad of the ASA Wright Nature Preserve. It's supposed to be just fabulous. It's an all-day event, and AJ just was not interested. So I'm going with a couple of our buddy boats, snooping around, and Carlina. So I'm super excited. I've been watching people take this tour now for about 2.5 months, and just have really great feedback about all the animals and birds and things that they were able to see. So anyway, hope we get to see some stuff. It is pretty rainy, so I don't know what the weather's going to be like, but we'll see.
Look at the tree here on the left, with these smaller leaves, and look in between here, you can see some small yellow balls.
Yep.
All over. Everybody see it?
Yes. Passion, yeah.
You know what it is?
Limes.
Something like limes.
Passion fruit.
Passion fruit is a good guess, huh? Passion fruit actually grows on a vine. But the tree, with the smaller leaves, the bigger tree.
Yeah, there's like little yellow
balls
on.
Like a lime. Get up. Nope. Good try. I'll give you all a hint. There's an island that grows a lot of it. Our beloved island, our neighbors.
That does not help.
Look at this fruit over here too, closest to us. There's a small one.
Breadfruit.
Yeah.
Breadfruit, right?
Yeah.
Look carefully at it. But it's spiky.
It's spiky.
Breadfruit is smooth.
Yeah.
But it looks just like a breadfruit tree.
So it's bread nut.
Like a bread nut, right? People do call it a bread nut also. But if you're going to go to Diwali, you'll be getting some of this. This is something called châtaigne, which is French for bread nut, right? So it's something that fruit that gets big, like a breadfruit, and you'll peel it. You'll cut it up, peel it, shred it up. There's some seeds in it. You know the seed, and the curry is. It's a lovely fruit that you
So
curry.
châtaigne and bread nut is the same thing?
Châtaigne and bread nut is the same thing. The bread nut.
Okay.
Well, you'll see them selling the bread nut. It looks like a black kind of seed in the market.
Yeah.
You see piles of it.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah, so when you boil it and you just peel the shell off of it and eat it.
Yep. So remember the little yellow balls?
Yeah, that's our beloved neighbors. We call them the Spice Island.
Oh, nutmeg.
Oh, really?
That's nutmeg. So the yellow
It's an
part-
outer shell.
So it's the outer shell.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so the nutmeg is on the inside.
Gotcha.
The red stuff around the nutmeg itself, right? Yes. Yeah. Now the forest, we're in the tropical rainforest now, right? And it's just so full of life,
Yeah.
full of struggles.
It's beautiful.
Survival of the fittest. You're like, survival of the fittest. Really? Well, we look at the trunk of these trees in general. See all the plants growing in the trunk of trees?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And the branches, look at this. Oh, so these trees, those plants on the trees, they're not parasitic. Right? If they were parasitic, the trees would have been dead, right? Those plants, philodendron leaves and all the different plants we call air plants.
Air plants.
Right? They just borrow in space to build their homes, right? So there's a nice symbiotic relationship between those trees and the plants, to coexist here in the forest. Right? There are some trees that don't want those plants to grow on them. Right? And they like, stay away from me. I don't want you. Right? You're a pest. And they will do something to prevent them and to protect themselves, from these plants that might want to grow on them. Let me show you what they'll do. So look at this one here on the left. See what it does? Yeah, it's like, right? Don't grow on me. Right?
Like the texture.
You want to the extreme left, right? The first one.
Oh, I see.
All those thorns. Now those
So he's
thorns,
protecting himself?
he's protecting himself from any animals that might want to come up to the top.
Wow.
Climb up the tree, see the fruits or anything like that, or any grass from growing on it. It's like, I'm private.
These are Bodhi beans?
Did a good job picking.
They did a good job, yeah. For real.
Yeah, they didn't miss any.
So what was it?
Alright. Let's go. I want you to see it.
Wants us to see it.
I'll tell you what it is. Come on. Yeah, for real.
That's
like
a
they're
lot
all
of
dead.
civil to be picking beans, whatever it is.
See, there's some long hanging brown things.
Yeah.
Right?
What's that?
Tamarind. Okay. The green thing. There we go.
A Christophine.
A what?
Christophine.
Oh, it's Christophine?
Christophine. Yes. Christophine
What
grows
is
on the
that?
vine.
I didn't see any at the market.
Yeah, they cleaned out the fields and probably just passed it out. Harvested out. It was Christophine. Right?
And is that a
I
fruit?
didn't see any.
It's a vegetable.
It's
so
a vegetable?
It is it actually doesn't have much taste to it. 70% of it is water, you know, but it's like a cucumber,
Okay.
right? Not much taste, so you peel it, and we mostly use it like in Chinese chow mein. They're making chunky veg with the sweet pepper and the mushrooms and the carrots and so on. So you add it as a vegetable and you stir fries in it. Christophine.
Huh.
Alright.
It would be nice to stay here overnight, wouldn't it? We looked at it. Did you? So you know what? It reminds me, we've been to Africa twice, and this could be very well be a lodge from one of our African trips. Thank you. What do we have? Brunch. Thank you so much.
And this is Caleb. He'll be a tour guide
Caleb.
today along with Ananda. You will see her shortly.
All
So I
right.
leave you in the safe hands of Caleb. Right? So should you require any information with regards to the birds, feel free to ask Caleb.
The Wi-Fi is open if you want to log on and show off to any of your friends. Someone was
I love this
asking about
veranda.
the
This is-
hotel. These are the rooms down right here.
Oh, yeah. This veranda is beautiful. These are the cottages where you stay. You stay in the hotel.
You guys still have all your bags, but we have the spots here. If you guys want to upload it.
That blue one, yeah, they're looking at that. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, these indigo kind of blue ones are really cool looking. They are hummingbirds.
Yeah, with that bright turquoisey one.
Yeah, the turquoise ones.
Sorry?
Banana quid is the name of the hummingbird.
Yeah. No, not a hummingbird. No, not a hummingbird. Banana quit is in a family all by itself. It's closely related to tanagers.
So it's a bird. Okay.
It is a
I know
bird,
what it
yeah.
is, Banana quid.
Right, see one, I'll point it out for you. Yeah, there he is. Well, just flew in the bush there. So, as I was mentioning, hummingbirds are native to the Americas. So when I say the Americas, I mean North, Central, and South America. All the way up Canada, during the summer you can get hummingbirds. So all the way down the Argentina, Chile area. But that's it. If you're born in Africa, Europe, Middle East, Russia, China, you have never seen a hummingbird. Because they have
Really?
no hummingbirds on the the other side of the
Are they migratory?
not ours. So Trinidad has 19 recorded hummingbird species, and about 4 of the 19 have go between here and Venezuela. But it's so close, it's not considered migration. It's just them falling the flowers. Trinidad is actually part of the South America area. Yeah, so we're not part of the Caribbean. Geographically, we're part of South America. Politically, we are part of the Caribbean. And that would explain why we physically feel and look so different as compared to the other Caribbean islands. Think of the tourist brochures with white sand beaches and palm fringe oceans. We don't have too much of that. Yeah? Getting to this one of stuff. Yeah, a little bit.
Ja, das ist das daneben vom Banana Clips.
Your arms on it.
Those angels are beautiful. Yeah.
I can stay all day.
I know, I could sit here all day and watch the hummingbirds.
So in addition to all the birds you can see here at the center, we also have quite a nice assemblage of plants and butterflies as well. So these are called garden cosmos, and I mean you can buy them in many parts of the world in flower shops and plant shops. Some places grow it as summer plants and house plants. This one here is called caladium. You can buy, I mean you can pay in Lowe's and Home Depot, you can buy this for $5-10 US. But we just call it bush here, it just grows everywhere. In the background, right here, this is called a vervine or vervain flower. A lot of locals here in Trinidad know it for its medicinal properties. You can boil some water, you put the leaves in the water and you draw it, and you drink it like a hot beverage. It's cooling to the body, helps to clean your blood. It also helps a woman just had a newborn baby, she's not lactating enough, helps her to lactate more.
Oh, nice.
But we've planted a lot of them around here because they attract a lot of the butterflies like skippers as well as the hummingbirds we have around here. So the ASA Wright Nature Center was not always a nature center, it was actually a cocoa and coffee estate. Remnants of the estate is all around us. This here is coffee.
What is coffee?
See the coffee beans here?
Yeah.
This is Robusta coffee. Second most popular coffee bean in the world. As the name described, it's robusto, very strong. It's more bitter than the most popular coffee bean in the world, which is the Arabica, which is a mild coffee but very aromatic. Yeah? And this is generally what most of the plantations have here in Trinidad, Robusta coffee.
Does it have a smell?
It will not have a smell now. It only after it ripens, it dries, you roast it. Only after the roasting process is when you get the nice coffee smell. Yeah.
What is the time frame for it to ripen and be ready to be
Oh
harvested?
yeah, this will be ripened just a couple, maybe 3 weeks,
Okay.
3 weeks to 4 weeks or a month. It'll turn red when it's ripe, and you pick it and you dry it, and then you take it out of the skin,
Right.
and then you roast it. That's when you get the coffee beans. So the skin is on the right. So the coffee bean is on the inside here. Right. And of course, it's not going to taste nor
Right.
smell like coffee because it's still
Yeah,
green.
yeah.
Yes.
And you guys continue to harvest that as
We do harvest it. Yes.
it's awesome.
As regards using it at the center, we haven't restarted that just yet. But within the first quarter of 2025, we will start harvesting and using it here
Cool.
Is it a food source for any of the birds?
No,
No.
coffee is not native to this part of the world. It's introduced, albeit a very long time ago, but it is introduced to the Americas. It's an interesting story how coffee became so popular. I think it was in Ethiopia or something like that. Goat herder discovered it. His goats were eating this bean and they were getting very excited,
Active.
energized. But yeah, nobody actually knows exactly when coffee was discovered.
That's interesting.
Step down here. Yeah. Guys, as you make your way down on the left, you see some red flowers. Those are heliconias, lots of heliconias. Very, very pretty.
Looks like ginger. I mean, the bird of paradise.
So take as many pictures
I think they are, yes.
Or that a bird of paradise.
Bird of paradise, yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
ginger family.
They're beautiful.
Not used for cooking or preparing food in Trinidad, but they're more used for ornamental purposes. You can actually see them or get them in flower shops locally. And then off on the right, on the opposite side up ahead, those are called sexy pink heliconia. Pink flower, flower lower down.
The hanging one.
Yeah. Sexy pink.
Sexy pink.
Heliconia. Very pretty. Now, if I could just draw your attention to this leaf in the background here. See how it's being eaten?
Yeah.
So the insect that or creature that is eating those leaves are actually leaf cutter ants.
Oh.
Now, as we make our way down, oh look at the hermit on the torch.
Yeah, I see
Green hermit.
it.
That's the largest hummingbird on the island. Yep, very pretty. Oh, there's a bit of squabble going on
Yeah.
there.
My flower.
As we make our way down on the ground, you're gonna see some yellow petals moving. It looks like the ground is moving. Those are leaf cutter ants.
So those are the things that are eating this.
Correct.
Okay.
So let's move a little lower down so that you can see them.
Oh yeah. Look at him.
So guys, it's kind of long. There you go.
So cool.
So you can see the leaf cutter ants busy. It's very industrious, very hard. For those of you behind, you can come down, break the line and come over this side. You can see that.
I don't want to step on one.
There you go. Be careful the crossover.
Oh, that's where there's nothing.
So cool.
So guys, once again, these are called leaf cutter ants. And what they're doing is they're harvesting petals of the cassia tree. One flowers, right? Correct, yeah. And they do not actually eat plant material. What they do, they grow fungus on it. Fungus is what they eat. It's a symbiotic relationship between the ants and the fungus because without each other they'll die. Fungus can be found growing nowhere else but in colonies of leaf cutter ants. And they cannot eat anything else but the fungus. They depend on each other.
That's so
Now, if you
cool.
look carefully on some of the petals, you would see a little ant riding on top.
Yep. There's one right there.
Now she's not joyriding. She's actually working. she's sucking up any sap that escapes from the petal.
Oh.
As it's being carried, as well as there's a parasite or parasitic wasp that tries to get into the colony. So what it'll do is lay its egg on the flower, on the leaf, and when it gets into the colonies, it will hatch into a larva and try to feed on the babies. So those little ants called minims, they're protecting the ant carrying the leaf as well as the flower itself. So all these ants are girls, there are no males in the colony that do any harm.
Yeah, they don't do the work.
And each of these girls could carry almost 50 times their own weight. Pound for pound, that is. Your eye carrying around a small vehicle, super strong. And with the little minims on top, here's one. It's like carrying around a small vehicle with passengers. Very strong.
Huh. That's so cool.
Males are bred for one purpose and live just 2 to 3 weeks in the adult stage, that's it. There's no purpose for them continuing to live, so they die a natural death. The workers can live 2 to 3 years. The queen of the colony can live as long as 25 years, which is a very long time for an insect. But it's for good reason she can live that long, because once the queen dies, so that the colony,
Yeah.
so there's no successor, no presidential election. Doesn't work right. As you make your way down, there's another termite mound growing on the tree there.
Yeah, it's not so mesmerizing.
Pictures like this we look out for at night.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Orb weaver. Orb weaver spider. Very cool.
Venomous?
Well, all spiders are venomous.
But to you.
Would it kill you? No. It's going to be painful if it bites you.
Cool.
But won't kill you. Nice big web. Look at the size of the web.
Yeah, web. And they build those so quickly.
They do, yeah. For many years, scientists have always tried to replicate the strength of
The spider web.
web, and I mean they have certainly made a lot of progress in it, to the point where not too long ago, it was in the UK, someone basically enzyme from the spider that makes the web, they put it in the sheep. You guys saw the buttress roots here? Roots that extend to the base of the tree for support, buttress roots.
Those are cool.
You can see a nice artificial little vine on this side here.
Yes.
Very super.
What's the valley?
This is the Arima Valley.
Oh, no, valley.
Yep. This mountain peak is seen here just over that mountain peak. It's called Lapistora. Most locals know it as Lupino.
Volcano.
Yeah. So in that area there's an old plantation house as well.
He's talking to him. There he is.
No, I feel like I hear
Where?
an answer over there.
Wow. I don't know. I think that's the bird. People are coming. People are coming. Sounds like he's right above us. So talkative.
Yes.
Maybe he can check me out.
They're
another one over there. See?
There's about 3 of them called hummingbirds. This one is one of the
Yeah, I can't find him again. I lost him.
I know where he went. It's up the next furniture.
I don't see him.
Oh yeah, you see him.
So guys, that bed, only the males have it. Only the males do the calling. The bed is a requirement to get reserved. You get a house or 2 or 3 years because of dogs. Because it's a requirement. It's some young male has
He just move again? I saw him move. Yeah. I don't see any. Cute. How many rooms do you have?
29.
Okay. It's decent size.
So all the rooms are named after birds found on the property.
Oh, that's cool.
Our condolas up there. Did you guys get to see the toucan?
We saw him fly over when we were standing on the veranda, but we haven't seen him yet.
Come in, take a look. So, and we have a little, so the bay had the tanager. We have
Nice.
a corresponding photo and a...
Of the bird that it's named for.
Look at
Nice
that.
big king bed.
It's okay, we have...
Nice shower. with unlimited water.
Yes. Hot water when you want it.
Yeah, the shower's nice.
So what you can do is take a
This is the lotion. This is the lotion.
yeah. So just pull there and you feel the quality of it. Yeah.
It's heavy.
It is quite heavy, so
Yeah.
you may have to share it.
Yeah.
How much are the rooms a night?
Here, take some of this.
It varies. We
Varies.
have you know the traveler in 2024 still wants a nice experience.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Very nice.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that smell. I want that candle so bad.
We do have
Yeah, these are beautiful. Yeah, those are gorgeous. Yeah, very pretty place.
It's gorgeous. Is that the trail?
Feels like that should be it, but that's not 10 minutes, yeah. He said 10 to 15.
That might be the trail back. I noticed on the going down the Happy Bridge or a bunch of labels on the way.
Yeah,
You said there's a bunch of loops.
and they're, yeah.
You said
They
there
try
was,
to keep them in one direction.
oh my God, look at the trunks on that bamboo. They're enormous. Space.
That's pretty in there. Okay. I hear you. Would be nice to get in if it was a nice hot day.
Yeah. This doesn't feel like a
No,
water type.
no.
Oh, is that a cocoa bean up there?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I think it
Cocoa
is.
pod.
That's pretty cool. Big. There's a couple up there. All right. Okay. Yeah, if it was a hot day. We went to Costa Rica for about 15 days a couple years ago, and there was a place that reminded me of this, that were hot springs that were about this size that you could get in all over the resort, and they were completely surrounded by foliage. It was awesome. It really was pretty. Just a beautiful place. So typically on the tour you actually can get into the water, and we could have done that, but it's just cloudy and kind of cool today, so not really conducive to getting in for me, for sure. Very nice. Oh my goodness.